Just like the brave Scandinavians who left their homes on longships in search of new horizons, a quest for knowledge and a promise of adventure awaits you. For 3 centuries, adventurers set sail in search of trade, land, and sometimes plunder, changing the world forever in ways that can still be felt today. We call these adventurers Vikings. Some remember them merely as brutal warriors and merciless conquerors. But there is much more to be learned about their rich and complex culture. History will come alive for you through the eyes of those who lived it. Norse merchants looking to make their fortune, an Anglo-Saxon monk in search of his life's meaning, and even King Alfred himself. You will follow their deeds, both great and small, as they navigate their eventful time in places known today as England and Norway. But fear not. Discovery Tour Viking Age is a safe, combat-free experience that you can enjoy at your own pace and in your own time. Tapping into the years of research of the Assassin's Creed Valhalla team, its content has been crafted in close partnership with renowned historians and academics. On behalf of the entire development team, we hope you enjoy Discovery Tour Viking Age. May the seas be kind on your journey.
Go to option screen. Go to option menu. Quit to title screen. Quit to title. Go to option.
Your father would be happy to come to the farmers' company.
You'll be off raiding for months, not years. Shorter than your trade routes even. The farm and I will still be here when you return.
And return I shall.
You had better, or I'll come find you.
Thrick, do you have any questions for me before I leave?
No. I'll take good care of Gunhilda's reputation while you're away.
I doubt she'll need help, but I'll be glad to know you're here all the same.
Come, Thorstein. The market waits for no man.
Coming, my love. I'm coming, Gunhilda.
Discovery sites & behind the scenes interact with generic wealth icon discovery sites, generic mystery icon behind the scenes, and check the learning entries to learn more about historical facts and the making of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Revisit them in the menu. Press circle resume.
You coddle him, my love. He's a grown man, not an errant child.
Slaves?
Stavanger daily life. Stavanger was built as a natural coastal harbor in southwestern Scandinavia. While little is known about its history in this epic, what is known helped to inspire key events in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Press cross, learn more, press circle, press triangle, guide you right stick to look. Stavanger. It is said that the famous naval battle of HAFRSFJRT took place near Stavanger in the late 8th century. The battle put Harald's there against a coalition of petty kings determined to prevent the young Jarl's rise to power. Among Harald's adversaries was a man named Gottfried Jarl Hector. He was the inspiration for the despicable plot of the cruel hero's actions in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Launch a player on the quest for vengeance to create Stavanger.
Slaves, talk Gunhilda. If he returns to his family and says we mistreated him, I might find myself in a duel.
No duels.
Servants. Household slaves. Slaves were a significant part of Scandinavian society, sometimes brought back by merchants and raiders. They were sold to wealthy households to help freemen and free women with daily chores. Press cross, learn more. Stavanger. It is said that the famous naval battle of HAFRSFJRT. Stavanger was built as a natural coastal myths, legends.
Your swordsmanship.
I'm sure to get practice on this expedition with Harald. Our enemies may not fight with blunted blades, but he's promised me the children of Stavanger are far more fierce.
The children who struck you as you lay sleeping, then ran away laughing? You'll need to keep your wits about you, if so.
The bowender, or freeman, the bowender, or the freeman and handyman, formed the core social caste of early medieval Scandinavia. Behind the scenes, discover more about the making of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, created behind the scenes. Designing Stavanger level design historical accuracy versus compelling on play. Press cross, learn more, press circle, press triangle, hide views right.
Stavanger, as with many cities in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, is based on an existing city, also called Stavanger. To reconstruct it, level designers and artists used maps, pictures and drawings by archaeologist Jean-Claude Golvan as references, adding alterations for gameplay purposes. While not all the towns resembled Golvan's drawings, some iconic details helped give a Scandinavian signature to the towns and settlements of the game, easily recognizable by players. Narrow streets, docks, and a salient longhouse in the distance, they all incite exploration and the need for adventure.
Ulf, good morning.
My mother loved the fine woolen cloak you sold me. The stitching is exquisite.
Of course. My wife takes great pride in the needlework, with good reason.
You must have been blessed by Heimdall. A vision so keen and hands so steady.
Only a talented mother and a very patient husband.
Give Alvik a kiss from me next time you see her.
I will. Fortune guide you, friend.
Just think. After a few raids, we'll have enough silver to leave this place for good.
Have you not been happy here?
With you, I would be happy anywhere. But Stavanger is small.
Too small for the grand dreams of the shepherd girl.
And why not? Even a worm may one day hold up the sky.
Come. Mikael has promised to aid you in my affairs while I'm at sea. You'll have plenty of time to dream while I'm gone. Mikael, it's a fine day for a little business, don't you think?
Get away from here, Thorstein! I won't be seen dealing with an oathbreaker!
A what?
Keep your voices down. On what grounds do you base this outrageous claim?
That is for you and Bjorn to discuss!
I can't believe he'd betray me like this.
You haven't known Mikkel that long. He has to protect his own reputation first.
Not him, Bjorn.
Ah, he's always sniffing about your trades like a wild dog. He envies your success and wishes to take it for himself.
Well, we won't let him. We've worked too hard for him to take this chance away from us now. We will not let Bjorn get away with this, I swear it.
Behind the scenes, discover more about the making of Assassin's Creed. Learnings. Each new piece of historical knowledge, whether from quests, discovery sites or elsewhere in the world, will be collected here. To unlock and learn more about a specific topic, look at its menu entry and complete the given objective. Press cross next. Behind the scenes. Each behind the scenes station discovered in the world will be collected here. Explore the world to unlock them all, or look at their menu entry to know more about how to unlock a specific one. Press cross next. Valhalla rewards. Unlock new cosmetics, companions and gear for Assassin's Creed Valhalla by exploring the world and completing quests. This is a unique offer reserved for DLC players only. Press cross done. Behind the scenes, discover more about the making of Assassin's Creed Valhalla through the behind the scenes. Learnings, historical facts. Behind the Designing Stavanger, historical accuracy versus compelling gunplay. Press cross. Learn more. Behind the scenes, discover more about the making of Assassin's Creed Valhalla through the behind the scenes. Valhalla rewards from Assassin's Creed Theodore Mindset. Valhalla behind the scenes. Learnings. Feuds and vengeance, insulting and Logja, myths, legends, 0 out of 25. Sign, Law Justice, 4 out of 8. Law Justice, 4 out of Justice and honor, among ancient Scandinavians, harmony. The Gothi, or Luckkeeper. The Gothi was a leader of the community and held great social and political art culture. Learnings, historical facts. The Gunhilde is a shepherdess, weaver, and adventurer. Gunhilde, she is married to Thorstein, a merchant from Stavanger. Together, they Gunhilde is a shepherdess, weaver. Daily life, 4 out of 32. Myths. The Gothi, or Luckkeeper. The Gothi. Learnings, historical facts. They trade ampersand economy in 860 Portuguese. Many small kingdoms laid claim to the western coast of Scandinavia. They struggled for wealth and power, and many sought to control a valuable sailing route, the North Way, West Crossland Northwest Circle Coast. The North Way, the cargo ship following the North Way would leave the Oslo port, cross the Skagerrak Strait and enter the North Sea. It would then head the Atlantic coast to the North Cape, eventually arriving at the White Sea. To maintain power, kings needed to keep wealth flowing to their allies and followers. Controlling part of the North Way could help the king to keep the riches coming and keep his followers happy. These holdings allowed the young King Harald to dominate the trade route and rise to great political and social power. This map depicts the estates held by Harald fared along the North Way, the Norwegian coast 1, Ulriken, Sign 3, Paragraph 4, Ulrikstig 5, the year 6, Adolf 7, Epstein the British Isles.
What have you done? What falsehood have you been spreading about my family's honor?
Nothing but the truth. This sail your wife made, that you sold me, is as rotten as your intentions. You wish for me and my men to drown on the open ocean, where our bodies would never be found.
Are you a fool? Even if I wanted to leave you stranded and sail west alone, Harald would never allow it. He would make me rescue you, and then we would all be doomed.
I don't claim to understand you, Oathbreaker, but your methods are plain. I believe I'll go inform Harald of your duplicity. He should be arriving any moment now.
My love, that is no work of mine.
I know. This was done by a hand far coarser than yours. Bjorn is trying to sabotage my place on the expedition.
You cannot let him accuse you in front of the assembly. No chieftain would ever take you on again. I will not see my parents starve because of Bjorn's lies.
Then I must gather evidence and bring his falsehoods to light.
I will speak with the wives, to rally them to our cause. And I will pray to the Hamingja for guidance.
Our ancestors will give you wise counsel, I'm sure of it. I'll see you outside the assembly.
Go swiftly, my love.
If I were an impulsive oaf, why would I hide a sail?
None for eveness!
Hoses skittet! Lutos, hoses skittet!
Nitterdej! Between his Swickland moose!
Qualathi Ella!
Bewaides! Let us not horse on a hongian!
What happened? Bring us some snow!
Shani!
When the sweldet und bochtene!
Let us go to Stutan! Go he from Urenbrocken! Stupid Walla! Du face Och Dankes och Helfia. Då flyttar Lärpa Vito Wilman! Mistä sitä herpa frikt? Koko teille! Un onnisendetse! On peräs, Peter! Niitä älä horstona!
Tell me, did Bjorn accept any wares these past few days?
Surely he did. I carried them myself. Wet and nasty they were, smelling as if they'd been stored at the water's edge.
Did you happen to see what was inside?
No, but it had that damp sheep smell. Wool, I suppose.
Thank you, my friend.
Horses shitted! Lutos, horses shitted!
The Atlantic Fellowship were the flag was social and business fellowships owned by prominent people, members of the Atlantic Kingdom interested in family, the Atlantic Fellowship, the English word fellowship came from the word Atlantic. Each credits here is Stone Five Denmark 970-1020 National Museum of Denmark, Copenhagen, Denmark, CC by Sock, Roberto Fortune, Press 568 PKNJY 793.
On peräs, Peter! Niitä älä horstona! Sundalich, stå i sån
That is Gunhilda's stitching. So Bjorn planned to take her sail for himself after all. It will need to be more than my word against Bjorn. I'll need people to vouch for me as well.
Behind the scenes, discover more about the making of learning. Law Justice, 5 out of 8. Art Culture, Trade. The North Way, a cargo ship following the North Way would leave the Oslo Fjord, cross the Skagerrak Strait and enter the North Sea. It would then hug the Atlantic coast. The North Way, in 864 many small myths, legends, 0 out of 20. Daily life. The F-Lag, or fellowship, a F-Lag was illegal, social, learnings, historical. Runes and rune stones are 10% culture. Runes are both magic symbols and alphabetic characters engraved on. Runes and rune stones. The old Norse RN means secret or esoteric knowledge. Runes made up the Keftar, the runic alphabet. Each rune had a unique meaning. For example, the rune Wanja, engraved on this little bloodstone, is the letter W as well as the rune of joy and kinship. As with all written words, runes could carry memories and histories into the future. By engraving them in stone, the Scandinavians ensured their stories would endure. Rune stones tell a variety of stories. They could also honor people and events. Sometimes women would order a rune stone engraved to commemorate the courage of their husbands and sons who perished in battle at sea.
Friends, neighbors, listen to me. Bjorn has declared me Oathbreaker, calling my good name into question.
We saw the sail. It would have torn in the first gust of wind.
That was a sail he bought from Notfall, carried to us in sea-soaked wood. My wife's sail he kept aside for himself, to use once he reached the open sea.
I am familiar with Gunhilda's stitching. That sail was no work of her hands.
What reason does Björn have to lie, if revealing the truth is as simple as you say?
He hoped to turn Harold against me, to keep me from tomorrow's expedition, to hide the truth until I had already been exiled. If you care for we who will travel with him, this insult cannot go unanswered. He would endanger his crew for a petty grievance. He is unworthy of command. Free men of Stavanger, hear me. We must inform the assembly. We must inform Harold Jarl. Only then will our safe return be assured. Are you with me? The assembly is about to start. I need to find Gunhilda.
World. Odzonor Thorstein and Gunhilda are young. Odzonor Thorstein. Games and sports daily life. Medieval Scandinavians enjoyed games and activities in their free time. Peace. Games and sports. Indoor board games were often Device Cast 3D modeling how to resurrect a 1000-year-old board game. Press cross, learn more. Press circle, plus press triangle, hide, use right stick to look.
Even warriors get some playtime. Indeed, it seems that Vikings played board games that involved throwing small objects, such as carved wooden figures. However, the team couldn't find any clear rules for these games. But all hope wasn't lost. The developers of Singapore, Chengdu, and Montreal studios all came together to invent new rules and mocked up their prototypes in a tabletop simulator. and then probably got really angry when one of them won and the rest lost. Everyone on the team could experience and enjoy the evolving versions of the Orlog 2.0. A first physical prototype was also made, using real dice that were painted over. The game of Orlog was reborn. And AC Valhalla's version of the Orlog was so loved by fans that Ubisoft partnered with Pure Arts to produce real-life Orlog sets.
Runes and rune stones are 10% culture root. Dead. Magic. The Henningu is the spirit of the family and was responsible for its love and prosperity. The Henningu bound each family member together. Press cross or north, press circle, press cross. Henningu, a family spirit could be shared with family and friends, but it had its limits. The Henningu had to be treated with care and respect. If the person or family behaved badly, their luck would turn in their prosperity, and legend said that the Henningu often appeared as a giant, ghostly woman like this one created in concept art. Huge critics, a Ghost Woman concept art made by Jeff Simpson, contemporary to the song. The art of making charcoal science wood charcoal was used as fuel to heat forges. The wood was left to burn and char in the pit for many hours before being brought to the forge. The art of making charcoal, when burning wood is exposed to oxygen, it turns to ashes instead of charcoal. To prevent this, the Scandinavians covered their fire at its center, cutting them off from the air. This ensured their supply of fuel. Here is a modern recreation of this ancestral technique.
Every detail matters when designing a main character. Personality, backstory, mannerisms. Eivor the Wolf-Kissed must have a noticeable scar, and tattoos to represent past events, beliefs, and clan affiliation. A mood board was made with various references from Mad Max's Furiosa to Major Motoko Kusanagi in Ghost in the Shell, which allowed concept artists to create compositions, silhouettes, shapes, and concepts. Then the character modelers designed the details, hairstyles, tattoos, outfits, and even leather stitching, while animators focused on body movement and facial expressions. Finally, actors Magnus Brun Nielsen and Cecily Stenspill were cast to give Eivor a voice, tailored to her or his personality. It's alive! Alive!
Wherpa Vito Wilmam! Is the city here bestrikt? Gott dig med dig!
Thing for assembly law and person justice the unit working prison assembly is free market rather discuss politics or World. Ozan Thorstein and Gunhild are a young, ambitious couple hoping to gain the attention of Harald Fairhair. Option. Screen. Brightness. Image. Maximum luminance. Exposure. -0. Colorblind. X-axis sensitivity 5. Configure the sensitivity. Quick wheel actions Camera follow on allows the camera to follow the main character by photo mode off. Graphic mode quality allows switching between graphic modes for better performance. Prioritize 60 FPS or image quality. Prioritize resolution and graphical fidelity features. Contrast HDR. Maximum luminance 1900 CD/2000 CD/M2. Exposure -0.3. Audio dynamic range full determines the amplitude between the loudest and the quietest sounds. Selecting full ensures a large range and night and dialogue boost. Sound effects volume 100%. Adjust various in-game and menu sound effects volume. Dialogue boost off. Audio dynamic range full. Music frequency low. Provides change. Collision sound on. Enable or disable. Subtitles closed captions. Subtitle size medium. Background menu narration on. Enables text. Menu narration voice female. Adjust the voice. Menu narration pace 100%. Adjust the pace of text pronunciation. Menu narration volume 40%. Adjusts the volume 41%. 44, 44, 48, 49%. 50%. Ozon Earthorstein and Gunhilda.
Ist der Sitte Herr beträgt? Gott, der und only sendetse! Stimenlehrer! Lisa und Thomas! Du hast woran iste? Und Bäre, bitte! Nicht der Helle Forstunia!
Don't max as it says!
Ecce bello abite più! Stundrich! Sto is on Helle for Thomas Iva!
Du shalt wane and feathers! Yes, go!
Let's now be a business near that leech!
The music of AC Valhalla Audio W. Sing us something. Press cross learn more press.
Music is at the core of AC Valhalla's experience, defining territories and moods. To create an acoustic dichotomy between Norsemen and Angles, Norway's music borrows sounds from rituals and daily life, while England's music revolves more around the church. In total, it's 5 hours of music composed through the collaboration of Jesper Kudd, Sarah Schachner, and Einar Selvik. But the music doesn't stop there. To the uncontrollable delight of AC Black Flag fans, sea shanties were also added to AC Valhalla. They're sung as Eivor sails on the longship by none other than Einar Selvik, Skald Bragi in the game.
Danges on Helfir. Wherpa Vito Wilmam! Is the city here betrikt?
I found your sail and the mark of the goods Bjorn claimed were ours. His lies are already falling apart.
You've done well, but I fear what you have found may not be enough to convince the Assembly. What will you do?
I will demand a Manyatnata and declare my own deeds as evidence that my word holds more weight than Bjorn's. His reputation cannot compete with ours.
A sound plan. I have rallied the wives to our cause and prayed to the gods. Even if you lose, my silver-tongued warrior, the women will make the Assembly see reason.
I see my heart beats as fiercely as ever.
Go now. Reclaim our honor.
Forsetti, bless me as I defend my honor.
World, hold cross fast travel. World, hold cross quests. Codex. Behind the scenes, discover more about the making of Assassin's Creed Valhalla through the behind the scenes. Learnings, historical facts. Behind the music of AC England. Design, the creation of Ivor, Scandin, the dice cast, how to Razor. Designing Stavanger. Pressel. England 0 out of 3. Learnings, historical facts. Gun. Science, myths, science. The few runes and runestones. Runes were both magic symbols and alphabetic characters engraved on stone. Gunhilde. Force. The free women in medieval Scandinavia were. Daily life 7 out of 32. Brother Elric is a exploration characters. When exploring the world outside of a quest, you can customize your appearance by selecting a playable character. To unlock a specific character, look at their menu entry and complete the given objective. Brother Forstein, patient, honorable. Forstein yearns to be a great merchant. Brother Elric is a kind, determined monk who... Brother Elric is a kind, determined monk whose aim is to share his faith and love for his god. Selected. Layla Hassan, member of the Brotherhood and former... Layla Hassan, member of the Brotherhood. Ivor male, protagonist of AC Valhalla. Ivor is a... Ivor male, protagonist of AC Valhalla. Ivor female, protagonist... Young Sigurd, Ivor's adopt. Young... Rebecca Crane. Basim, Soma, Gunhilde. Gunhilde is a weaver, tenacious, practical, and married to Forstein. Gunhilde is a weaver. Young Sigurd, Ivor's adoptive brother. Young Sigurd, Ivor's adoptive brother, as a child, selected. Ivor female, Ivor male, protagonist of AC Valhalla. Ivor is a skilled fighter and strategist. Ivor male. Brother Elric is a kind, determined monk whose aim is to share. Layla Hassan, member of the Brotherhood and former employee of Abstergo Industries. Press cross. Ivor male, protagonist of Forstein. Press touchpad to open the quest log and track. Press touchpad to open the quest log and track on the quest. World, hold cross fast travel quests. Quests learn about the world of Anglo-Saxons and Vikings through historically inspired story arcs. Get the best narrative experience by playing them in the suggested order. All quests are replayable at any time. Press cross done. Through thick ampersand fire, 870 G, Alavila, Anglo-Saxon Britain. Review Dr. Alison Hudson. Brother Elric awakens on his first day at the Alavila, ready to integrate himself into the Ode's Honor, 866 G, Stavanger, Norway. Review Dr. Lucy Malbos. Thorstein and Gunhild are a young, ambitious couple hoping to gain the attention of Harald Fairhair the day before Thorstein is to set sail on his first raid. However, a jealous rival threatens all their carefully laid plans. Press crossplay.
Your father would be happy to come.
You'll be off raiding for months, not years. Shorter than your trade routes even. The farm and I will still be here when you return.
And return I shall.
You had better, or I'll come find you.
Trick, do you have any questions for me before I leave?
No. I'll take good care of Gunhilda's reputation while you're away.
I doubt she'll need help, but I'll be glad to know you're here all the same.
Come, Thorstein. The market waits for no man.
Coming, my love. I'm coming, Gunhilda.
World. Ode's Honor. Thorstein and Gunhild are a young, ambitious couple hoping to gain the attention of Harald Fairhair the day before Thorstein is to set sail on his quests. Track quest Ode's through thick ampersand fire, 870 G, Alavila, Anglo-Saxon Britain. Review Dr. Alison Hudson. Brother Elric away. Abandon quest. You are about to abandon your current quest. Doing so will erase all progress on it. Do you wish to proceed? Press cross yes, press circle no.
Brother Elric, awaken.
I'd best not keep the abbess waiting.
I know the journey was hard on you, so I'll let you sleep through the dawn prayer.
Good morning, abbess. Thank you.
Now, the sun is rising. You must not miss Prime.
I appreciate the reprieve and the awakening.
Call it a weakness. Your father's name will be a stone around your neck in Ealing. You've a difficult path ahead of you, I'm afraid.
Yes, abbess.
Well, there's nothing to be done about it. Better you prove yourself early than risk becoming the subject of gossip.
I will, Abbess.
You may break your fast in the kitchen with the others once your prayers are concluded. We don't frown on piety here, brother. Should you wish to stay at chapel to pray to the Lord once your duties are concluded, you may be assured that food will be available to you, as long as you go to the kitchen before terce.
That's mid-morning?
Precisely, my son.
I must not miss Prime.
Yet the scriptures...
These scriptures are there as a guide, my son. When reading them, we must listen also for the voice of God, guiding us.
What is monastic prayer? Press circle close. It consists primarily of psalms supplemented by hymns, readings and other prayers and antiphons prayed at fixed prayer times. Together with the Mass, it constitutes the official public prayer life of the Church. The Liturgy of the Hours also forms the basis of prayer within Christian monasticism. Liturgy of the Hours, press circle close. The Liturgy of the Hours, Latin, Liturgia Horarum, or Divine Office Latin, Officium Divinum, or Work of God. Canonical Hours, press circle close. In
Pater Noster, qui es in caelis, sanctificetur nomen tuum. Adveniat regnum tuum. Fiat voluntas tua, sicut in caelo et in terra. Panem nostrum quotidianum da nobis hodie, et dimitti nobis debita nostra, sicut et nos dimittimus debitoribus nostris. Et ne nos inducas in tentationem, sed libera nos a malo. Amen.
Fordidon da fear de midje squick on the dale. Bredon de...
Hey, min winne tilstra.
Is that Ilche Ervot on Nordland Swahir?
Cody Gerlach, level design paid to stare at a wall all day. Anyone's dream job. Press cross, learn more. Press circle close. Press.
Photogrammetry isn't just a very hard word to say, it's also an innovative technique for in-game textures. Determined to illustrate accurate surfaces, the graphics team travelled to England to capture every inch of stone walls and pavements, sometimes for 12 hours straight. A 3-metre wall would take 250 pictures, stitched together by specialised software. The final result is a 3D file with colours and depths, designed into tileable textures. These textures are then used by level artists and modellers to add onto buildings. To push the realism further, the graphics team also added uneven silhouettes with protruding stones, slate angles and damaged areas.
Quests learn about the world of Anglo-Saxon. World. Church testimonies visit the characters. Codex. Behind the scenes, discover more about the making of Assassin's Creed Valhalla through learnings. What is an Anglo-Saxon? Some sources allege that the Saxons, Angles, and Jutes were the three Germanic tribes who, during the 5th and 6th world church testimonies. Visit the Discovery site to reveal its content. Truth with ampersand Firebrother Codex. Behind the scenes, discover more about the making of this. Foda grew up, paid to stare at a wall all day. Anyone. Behind the scenes, discover more.